Oh, it's right there.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's After Dark Beers. This is episode number 12.
Intro?
I'm doing it as an outro now. That way, you can stick around and watch it if you want to, but it's not going to interrupt you for a while in the beginning. So, I want to welcome in my panel tonight. So far, we have Kobe shaking. We have Alex, the Beer Master. Also leaving the link into the chat there. So if there's anybody in the chat that has a dark beer that wants to come up, you can grab that link, come up. We have Beer Man.
Cheers.
Miscellaneous beer reviews. Brew reviews. I should say. Not beer reviews. Brew reviews. Last beer, Josh. Thomas Metal 75.
Hold on.
And Chatio the Dude.
Yo.
All right. And hello to the chat as well. B was in the comments there. He said he was last.
I don't see him here.
BC Beer Reviews. Hello. If you're still there, you can come in if you'd like to. I did leave the link. And hello to Mary in the Butch.
Hello. Yeah.
Cheers, guys. And cheers to Tommy Carroll as well. So let's go ahead and bring up first guest here to show us what he has for the VIP lounge.
Well, today we're going to be doing this on Wednesday as well, not wild card, but Wednesday after wild card.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing it's Panther Cub Stout, or no, not Stout. Panther Cub Porter. I heard it's a vanilla porter, so I'm looking forward to trying it. Open it up, right? Let's go.
What's that?
I guess open it up or wait around. I don't.
Yeah. Open it up and give it a pour.
All right. Let's make sure, my friend. All right. It's also barrel aged. So it smells good. This will be the first time I've actually had it. So I'm looking forward to trying it.
Very nice.
And it has maple in it too. Don't forget that.
And it has maple in it. Legendary BuMpY is correct on that one. And that's what it looks like. Nice frothy head.
Actually got a head. Wow.
I guess I will give the smell and taste the next time around Legendary BuMpY, but I'm looking forward to having this. This will be the first time.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, Alex. Thank you for joining.
Cheers, my friend. Thanks.
And Commerce Ozzy says he loves the Panther Cup.
Oh, so he's had it multiple times then. All right.
I assume so.
All right, Beer Man.
Hey, all right, BuMpY. Cheers, man. Cheers, panel. Cheers, chat. So tonight I brought one from Crooked Stave out of Denver, Colorado. It's called the Patito, and it's milk stout brewed with cocoa, cinnamon, cayenne, and vanilla, 8.3%. Yeah, so there that is.
I've seen that.
Nice. Cayenne pep.
You got your ducks in a row.
Yeah. This one was done 11/24, but we're straight. Let's pour it. Hold on, I cut my nails recently, man. It hurts. Oh, nice cocoa head, man.
No shame with that pour. No.
Nice cascade.
Wow. Memory foam.
Yeah, that looks nice. Oh, damn, dude. It smells good and chocolate. It smells chocolatey. This is awesome. Opaque beer, nice cocoa head, firm, memory foam, little rocky on the top. Real nice, man. I'm looking forward to this. Cheers, guys.
All right. Cheers. Thanks, Beer Man.
Yeah.
We got Miscellaneous.
Cheers. Tonight I've got something from Goose Island. This is a vintage 2018 stout aged in bourbon barrels with vanilla added.
Looks like the Bourbon County stout there, legendary
Yeah.
Andrew.
One clocks in at 14.9%. Never had it. We're going to find out today.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to order some beers from you, Andrew. It looks like.
I can't get any more of these, Alex.
You got me in the heart again, Andrew.
Wow. That's
Look too much different than what Beer Man poured up.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more, I'd say, like a little bit of a red hue on that head. Brown, darker red. So, yeah, it's definitely opaque. You get a little bit of hue down here at the bottom. That's about it.
Nice.
Whew.
It's crackly, nice and loud.
Drink
I
me.
can't hear it. I have my headphones on.
Had to give Josh a run for his money.
So tonight I have from Triple Crossing Brewing out of Richmond, Virginia. This is their Deep Dark Woods, one of their variants. This is a bourbon barrel aged stout, 12% with vanilla, marshmallow, cocoa powder, and espresso. It's at 12%. I just scrape all the dang wax off. Hopefully I got enough wax off to pop this, but I think this is a 2019. I got this one.
Oh,
There we go.
heard it.
Show it who's boss.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I hate that wax. It's like you got to scrape at it, but
You got a pocket knife for that.
ooh, proper glassware.
No.
Pouring like molasses.
No
No
head on
head.
that.
No head. A little bit.
A little.
Very faint. I was pouring it kind of slow, but
Kind of built
yeah.
up.
Yeah. Cheers. Thanks for having me. Digging this one. Hopefully the head retaliates. So.
Cheers.
All right, we're going to start with Eric.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for stopping by Bumpy Road channel of YouTube. Today we got Baltimore, Maryland's own Heavy Seas beer. This is their Pig Lake Stout. It comes in at 8%, and I don't believe this, but it says best by March 2021. But I would imagine you can sit and age on that thing for a while. I would think so.
I've had that beer.
There's smoke. It comes in a bottles and draft, and this is year-round, people. So one to get when you see it.
That one, I had that one in Blackbeard's breakfast.
I haven't had that one in a while. There's memory foam. I'll let that thing build slightly. Some bigger bubbles, some tinier bubbles. Oh man, 3 fingers and a pinky. 4. Cheers. That looks divine.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do this wave thing now, guys. Okay. So I'm gonna bring Chatty up, and I'm gonna start it. And Alex, you have to follow me. The beer man will go down the line. Then Chatty ends the wave. Ready, set, 1, 2, 3.
Wait, what?
Alex,
Oh, so late, dude.
Oh,
we're late.
broken wave. We tried.
Oh.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know what you meant. I don't do the wave, dude. Come on now. Man, hope you all doing well tonight. Tonight, I am bringing a beer I saw for the first time last night at my friend's house. It is called
You're drinking a beer?
The Dude Abides.
Wow.
It is a White Russian dark stout out of Loveland, Colorado, 5.8% from Grimm Brothers Brew House. Let's see if the dude abides. Crack that open. It's a White Russian, so pour it in the proper glass with the ice and all.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, nice.
There you go.
Watch out for that.
There we go. Cheers, guys. Good appearance. It's dark. Looks good, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Damn, everyone's got a head on their beer.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Nice. Oh, there's Lucy checking out the dude.
I think your cat wants to have some too. There, Chatio.
There you go.
She's checking the aroma, giving it a taste. She's
Gonna lick an
indifferent. All
ice,
right.
gonna lick an ice cube and come up with an ice cube stuck to her tongue.
All right.
All right. So we've already had one Founder's beer on here tonight. So let's make it another one. I'm bringing Nemesis. This is part of their bottle shop series. They, I guess, put out beers that they basically have in their tap room or whatever.
Oh, I can't wait to try that one.
Whatnot. But this is a barley wine style ale. It's brewed with roasted malts. 11.2% ABV and 75 IBUs. The back says, what's your nemesis? Ours is a barley wine style ale brewed with roasted malts and no shortage of hops for a pleasantly bitter, booming flavor, pouring with a slight and subtle mahogany hue and multitude of flavors that melt on your tongue. This is our nemesis. You'll feel good about keeping around.
Let's see what this barley wine looks like. Legendary BuMpy. Ooh, looks delicious.
Very, very dark. They say mahogany hues. No, this I guess at the very bottom, yes, mahogany red, but for the most part, it's very, very dark. It's got a nice khaki type bubbled head, and yeah, I showed you the color of the brew already. So let's bring this back full panel. We'll go back with Alex.
Man, all right. Well, this looks, oh man, it's nice frothy head still. Looks delish. Let's see what it smells like, shall we? It's a dark, dark beer, that's for sure. Kind of smells like that, the KBS or CBS, you know, that vanilla stronghold. Barrel aged kind of feel. I believe this is barrel aged, so that's why it smells like that as well. So it does have that delicious vanilla smell, just the way you want it. I heard that there is vanilla in this. It's a vanilla porter. Let me see what the ABV is on this. It is a 9.2 by volume. It's 2021. I don't know where the IBUs are at. Normally they're right next to it. Unfortunately, I don't see it here. Where is the IBUs? Damn it. I can't see it. Well, unfortunately, that's what I saw. I don't know. Weird. I thought I saw the IBUs, but I don't know where it's at now. I'll have to look next time around. So this what smells really sweet. Smells pretty good. Let's see what it tastes like, shall we? It's the first time I've actually had the Pamper Cub. My friend told me someone that works at the place that I get these beers, where BuMpy went with me, Canals. He said that his coworker really wasn't fond of it. Well, let's see if I'm fond of it, you know?
So this is really your
Cheers.
first time ever having it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
All right.
Well,
this
He's
will
got
be
5 more. He's got 5
this will
more.
be my first time, and then come Wednesday will be my second time. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, that must go down kind of smooth.
That's the first thing you taste is it has a little bit of creaminess. Again, I had a couple more beers prior to this, as you know. You can taste that barrel age a little bit, at least in my opinion. You can taste that vanilla. This is good so far. I like these barrel aged beers, regardless of what they are. Very creamy. That's all I taste. I'm trying to get more stuff, but I just taste more vanilla than and more creaminess and barrel aged kind of beer, like a little bit of bourbon. That's it.
So what's the other flavors that are supposed to be in there, Alex? What's it say on the bottle?
I have trouble seeing the stuff. You know that.
Maple syrup.
So it's supposed to have maple syrup and stuff like that.
Maple syrup and vanilla extract.
Yes, that's why I'm tasting vanilla too.
No coffee.
So please, so far this beer is very delicious. So if you can get Pair for Cub, please do. And if you have a Pair for Cub, join us on the John and Nelly channel, Georgia Beer Reviews at I believe 8:30. I'm not sure, but I think that's 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday night. Cheers.
Cheers.
And I'll give the rating next time around.
Very good. Very good.
All right. Cool. It's my turn. All right. So
It is.
this is the potato, not potato. It's from Crooked Stave out of Denver, Colorado, and I finally figured out what the Ducks colors meant. It pertains to the chocolate, the vanilla, and the cayenne pepper. So they're all like those colors. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah. So poured it at about a 2-finger head. Let me go into the nose. Let's try and regenerate some stuff. I haven't had any of this yet. Just smelled it. Yeah, nice cocoa. It does has a little like a slight reddish. I mean, cayenne pepper is freaking red, so it's got to have some kind of red. It does have a little bit of a red like hue to it. It's kind of weird. All right, so smelling it, very immediately smells like chocolate bananas. Chocolate bananas with vanilla ice cream is what I'm getting. It's absolutely awesome, like a milk chocolate too. It's a milk stout on top of that, but it's got vanilla and lactose and all that in there. So it really has this real nice milky kind of vanilla. Banana, probably from the yeast they used or something, some esters in there, or it could even be off flavors. But I love bananas. Yeah, so looking at it, cocoa head, almost a slight reddish hue, but more of a cocoa side head. Very firm, frothy, together foam. The foam is very memory foamy, like very nitro forward. It got some nice lacings trying to form up there. It's an 8.2%, I think is what I said. 8.3. It's a dark brown. It's opaque. Can't see through it. It's got medium rising bubbles. All that stuff out of the way. Some streaming up the sides. Yeah, let's drink this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Oh man, yeah, Oh,
Is that a good old?
Yeah.
it's
Pretty
so
good,
good, dude. It's got a real. Let's start with the mouthfeel. It's real zingy from the cayenne and the cinnamon herb. Like that just those things worked really well. The peppers and the herbal thing went really well together. The cinnamon is really shining through well with that cayenne pepper. You get more of a flavor of the cayenne than anything. It's not really a heat, but it's very smooth, a very smooth, creamy mouthfeel, very lustery and just like elegant and romantic. Like, holy crap, dude, have this with your lady, dude. You know, like it's a Valentine's Day beer, man. No, it's very elegant. It's a royal stout. It's really good. Good milk stout, very creamy. Zesty on the sides of the tongue, on the palate, very zesty from the cinnamon and the heat, but not so overwhelming as to where you can't handle it. Cayenne's good for you anyway. It's a good pepper. Let's see, what else am I getting on this? Let's drink some more. Milk chocolatey, sweet. very sweet beer. It does have a nice medium, kind of a slower finish. It kind of lasts for a while. Kind of goes through the back, kind of even goes down the throat a bit, but it's kind of dry. It's not so sweet that you can't handle it. I like the dryness in the middle of the throat. It kind of starts to dry off. You're like, oh, okay, that was cool. So it's very desserty, very nice. Very. I wouldn't consider it a sipper. I'd find it more of like a. It's actually a beer that would go really well with some like good desserts or something. Good like chocolate desserts or cherry chocolate desserts or cherry chocolate cheesecake or something.
Oh,
Oh my god. But yeah, this body is full though. It's nice and rich body. Just a one you want to get. If you can find it, please try and get in. Yeah, I hope you can. Cool. So I got my thoughts. Got it. All in the brain. Thank you, BuMpY. Cheers.
Right on, man.
Cheers.
Beer, man.
That's an interesting time of
Beer,
year.
man. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. There's a bunch of these Madagascar vanilla beans they must have used to make this shit. They had to break the bank because it is so strong. I mean, if you have this beer and you miss it, you might need to go to the doctor. I mean, I get toffee, I get chocolates, like milk chocolates, not like baker's chocolate. It's got a little booziness to it. I mean, it is. How strong is this shit? 14.9.
Whoa.
But it's not like, it's not cringy, you know what I mean, on the booze. It just smells really, really sweet, like it's going to be a dessert beer. Still got a little bit of head there, not much, just a thin layer. So, yeah, it's pretty effervescent. Still see a little bubbles going in the center there. Cheers, guys. It's going for a swig of this. It's vintage
Cheers.
2018. I'm sure it's still good.
Oh yeah.
Well, if it's a stronger beer, it should be delicious no matter what.
Yeah, that Hebrew I had was good after 5.
Oh, wow. That's fucking amazing. I can't believe they didn't make this again. I guess they expounded on it. It is very thick. It's like oil can, viscous. It is silky smooth mouthfeel. It's weird that I'm getting the toffee notes. I'm getting that vanilla, and it's almost giving it like a maple syrup kind of flavor to it. I guess that's playing in with the cask. This one's a little different because I mean they just say it's just adjunct with Madagascar vanilla beans. So I'm not getting that. I didn't get that tobacco note like I've got in previous ones. I'm not getting leather. I mean, boozy. It's really not boozy. It's actually really, really smooth. I think that might have been due to some time just sitting tucked off. It's kind of had some time to mellow out, but it's just vanilla, leaves the lips sticky, doesn't dry the palate off. And I can definitely tell you this is an excellent beer, and it's going to get a great score. Definitely a slow sipper for sure. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice.
You can find one. Pick it up. Spend the money. It's worth it.
Awesome beer.
I'm gonna spill my beer all over my damn.
Do that.
Oh, the dude spilled beer on the shirt.
Fill it in your
That'd be,
mouth.
that'd be the last spilt beer.
Yeah, no.
Look at that, no head. So like I said, I have Deep Dark Woods from Triple Crossings 2019. This is their vanilla version 2. Dark as hell, 12%. I don't think they list the IBUs. Hopefully there's no IBUs, but it's supposed to be They claim it's supposed to be a blend of sweet toasted marshmallow, dark cacao powder, and rich espresso. Let's go in for a nose and see what I pull out. So
Hopefully
right
it's
off the
not-
bat, you get that
hopefully-
barrel. Get a little bit of that vanilla. A lot of barrel on this one for 12%. I'm not sure I'm really picking up that toasted marshmallow, but
I see
maybe a little bit of espresso.
what's that supposed to smell like? Like cooked sugar, or I mean, that's like a hard. What would you, what
What's
toasted
that?
marshmallow? Like that's a
Well,
hard.
yeah,
thing to-
they list it as like toasted marshmallow, dark cacao powder, and rich espresso.
yeah.
I guess like flavoring wise, but right off the bat, you get that barrel. I mean, at 12%, it shouldn't be that super present, but it's been sitting for a little bit. But it's been sitting in the fridge at 54 degrees. I mean, that's the right ideal temperature, what you're supposed to keep most stouts, 54 to maybe 60 for some of these. I think they say for some of these stouts, but yeah, like I said, you get that. I get the vanilla. I get that barrel. Maybe a little bit of that espresso, but not too much. As you can see, there's literally no head like for the rest of it. You can't see through it. It's super dark. So yeah, let's go in for a taste and see what I pull out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Awesome beans. Cheers, man. Cheers.
So right off the bat, you get that barrel. You get that vanilla. I have like a weird. I almost kind of get like a little green apple effect on this one though.
That's not good.
I'm not really picking up any espresso. I'm not really picking up any marshmallow. The mouthfeel is still there. It still has a pretty thick mouthfeel to this one, but
Is the whiskey from the barrel notated anywhere? Do you know what kind of whiskey the brand was?
mm-mm.
Wondering if it was a sour, maybe you got like the green apple kind of thing. I don't know.
it just says it's like a bourbon barrel aged.
Got it. Maybe it's not a bourbon.
I was trying to pull up. Let me see. So I have the post from when they had it. Now they don't really tell you what kind of barrels they really use, but yeah, I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting a lot of barrel. I'm still getting that vanilla because they label it as a barrel aged imperial stout with vanilla, so I'm still getting that vanilla, but I'm not really picking up any of that marshmallow, cacao powder type stuff. It still has a great mouthfeel to it, but I'm picking up a little slight tinge of some sort of weird apple type thing. It's not like overpowering, but you get it like on the back end. But like I said, I'm still picking up what they claim to be on the bottle, but at 12%, it is pretty boozy. You definitely taste the booze at 12%.
Hopefully that's not oxidized in any way with that green apple thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty darker colored bottle and stuff too. Well, it's still pretty light, but like I said, it's been kept in like a little fridge at like 50 some degrees. But I mean, there's not.
Don't do that.
And like I said, the head went away pretty quickly. It was there for a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Another science experiment, but it's still good. I think it'll get a pretty good rating from me. There were other Deep Dark Wood series, which I probably shouldn't have sat on too long, but it is what it is. Sometimes you find stuff that you sit on for a while and it comes out fantastic, and sometimes it's a lot of the flavors fall off, but that's the point of some of these things. So I'm gonna keep sipping on this one. Maybe it's a little bit too cold, but I'm gonna keep sipping on this one and see if I can pull out any more of those notes on what they're talking about and coming out of the score. So cheers, BuMpY. Thanks for having me. Cheers to the panel. Cheers to the chat.
Cheers on that.
Cheers.
Cheers,
man.
Josh.
Sorry to go so long.
Sorry, I was going all different camera angles. I was trying to find a different spot for my camera, and nothing was working.
All right. Let's talk about this. Tom's Milk 75 here. The Pig Lake Stout from Hidden Seas Beer. This was got the receipt, $2.24 bottle, single bottle, so not bad. Yeah, I had that head about maybe right up to there. I can see a little itty bitty, I don't know if you're going to see a tiny amount of, maybe not, but there was a tiny amount of legs at 8%, not a bunch, clinging to the glass. And very, very, very dark red, definitely not completely black. Nice khaki head. So they're talking about on the bottle this being a Imperial Stout done in the English style, where they're focusing more on malts than hops. They talk about there being notes of coffee and dark chocolate. On the nose, however, I'm getting more of a milk chocolate, kind of a lactic sweetness to it. And then I do get a medium kind of roasted coffee. It's not super, super dark coffee. I wouldn't say this is super duper heavy dark kind of roast coffee smell to it. There is some vanilla. I definitely get that. Maybe something that reminds me of dark cherries. Maybe I'm getting some of the kind of brown bready malts in the background, and some graininess in there. So I mean, not off-putting and not really a bunch of 8%. Kind of is almost more kind of milk stouty. So yeah, let's try that. So far, smelling good. Cheers.
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 Cheers, man.
And these days they have awesome beer caps. I like that.
I
So,
like those.
I haven't taken a sip on this yet until now, so it's warmed up a little bit. And as it's warming up, I'm getting much more of almost like a raisin or like a dark cherry kind of note.
You get feedback, Alex.
Still going with more of a milk chocolate than a dark chocolate. However, how this medium roast coffee plays into it, maybe that's the impression where you can call it a dark chocolate kind of note in there. Some vanilla. There's something a little bit maybe even rich, like a fudginess to it. Just a teeny tiny amount of a chalkiness to it. There's a good malty brown bready note as it finishes. Crisp, fairly clean for the most part, I would have to say. There's not anything super de-duper sweet and wet in the background. And I would say, as they say on the back of the bottle, they say surprisingly smooth. Yeah. Yep. If you like, maybe not as chocolatey as Young's Double Chocolate Stout, or not maybe as smooth as a nitro kind of a beer, but I don't know if you're going to be able to tell by the head, and if I do it that way, there you go. Very small, fine bubbles. So easy drinker at 8%. I cannot complain about this. So I would have to say, before I sign off for the moment with the beer review, that if you've never had an Imperial Stout and you have access to Heavy Seas, great introduction. This is not one that's going to upset you or ruin your day. Easy drinker. Cheers. I'm liking that.
Cheers. Thanks,
Cheers.
Eric.
Cheers, Eric.
Palate friendly for the first time for an Imperial Stout.
Cheers. Well, with this, dude abides. White Russian Stout. Almost want to call it an Imperial Stout, but it's 5.8%. There's no Imperial with this thing. Off the aroma, I'm getting a lot of espresso, vanilla, chocolate, and some of the maltiness. Dive into the taste, guys. Cheers.
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 Dude, in your face amount of espresso. Holy crap. With vanilla and chocolate, slightly bitter, and a medium mouthfeel. Dude is short tonight because dude has to try to track down Bunny. So cheers. I'll have a score the next time around. I have her toe, but I have to find Bunny.
You got the nail polish with you.
That's yep, the nail polish is still on the toe. Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah. Cheers.
So for the Nemesis from Founders, yeah, it's got a decent lasting head for an 11.2% barley wine. It left that nice ring head around. Anyways, the aromas, it's fruity, dark fruit notes right up front. A little bit of a roasted malt presence is in there as well. You can kind of smell a slight alcohol. And that's pretty much it. So dark fruits, roasted malts, alcohol. Cheers.
Cheers.
Dark fruits.
Cheers,
roasted.
BuMpY.
Cheers. Appreciate you.
Salute.
That could be a lot of beers.
Yeah, it's got like the slight kind of robust, like type roasty malt presence. The fruits in there, like dark fruit, looking at the, I would say it's not quite plum, not quite raisin. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a mix of like lighter flavors of plum, date, raisin. But
Plum dates
there,
and
it
raisin.
kind of off as a darker fruit. The alcohol note is in the palate, kind of finishes up with a significant bitterness with this one.
Awesome stuff.
I'm looking forward to trying that.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't know. The hops, they got a little bit of like a kind of a zesty zing to them, a little bit of that kind of spice note. Not quite like exactly earthy, but maybe on the floral side of earthy floral,
Yeah.
zesty,
Herbal.
spicy, yeah, herbal type. And it is a lingering bitterness, but not harsh. It's not a harsh bitterness, which is nice.
It's that.
It's not what your face says.
Does it have a balancing act with the sweetness, that bitterness?
It's more bitter than it is sweet.
All right. Ooh. That's unique for a stout these days, right?
Barley wine.
Barley wine.
Oh, barley. Wow. The way you drink that, it sounds like it's good stout.
Yeah. Body on it, I'd say it's on the medium side, anyways. Medium carbonation as well. It does leave a little bit of a stickiness on the lips, but it also does a little bit of a drying effect. Maybe that's because of the dark malts that they used in making this one. My tongue feels all fuzzy and cracky.
Cracky.
Cracking. Release
the crack. Oh, we all said it. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll come up with a score for it. Something that does hold true, though. I think the Sierra Nevada Bigfoot Ale is a better barley wine. It's lesser ABV, but I do think it's a better barley wine than this one is. This one's not a bad barley wine. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Wow.
The Bigfoot's more well-rounded.
Yeah, that's right. There's American and there's English, and the American barley wines tends to be more on the bitter side. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's more bitter than the Bigfoot. So
That thing's pretty bitter too. It's like 93 IBUs.
this one has lower IBUs, but maybe it's the alcohol content. Maybe that's mixing in with the bitterness and adding to it. I don't know, but
Schleitenly, I can see that. Yeah, that's
yeah. No, not too bad, not too shabby. I'll come up with a score, like I said, and we'll go back around. Alex, you can go ahead and unmute yourself. Hopefully, I'm not sure if you had like you didn't have like the stream playing or something in the background, did you?
No,
Just like every time somebody talked, you would just hear them talk over and over again.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on because I don't have nothing in the background. I hit the thing that you tell me to hit, the StreamYard from StreamYard itself, not YouTube.
Yeah, it sounded good right now. I'm not getting any reverb, but yeah, earlier for some reason.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, we all get our days, don't we, BuMpY? It is what it is, my friend. So today, I'm obviously reviewing this. What's it called? I'm a little buzzed today. Too much beer. I'm tired from drinking beer, period, because it drains me out. Something Cub.
Panther Cub.
Panther Cub. Yeah, I could read it, but I'm just so buzzed. All right. So far, this beer's been so good to me. It's been very tasty. Very, very sweet. Kind of has that barrel aged thing, like I told you earlier. It's good. It's good. Again, I mean, it's like you taste that vanilla, you taste that barrel age. It just hits the spot. Is it better than KBS and CBS and all that? No, but they kind of could be somewhat up there. I'll have to one day, if I ever can get other stuff again, especially that maybe I can get the KB. I have the KBS. Maybe I can pair it with it and see what's better. So,
quick question? What's your thought on the Panther Cub as compared to like the KBS and the other breakfast stouts? How does it compare to that in your mind?
Well, it's not a breakfast stout, unfortunately. I wish it was, but it's not. But it's a very good beer, I can tell you that. I like it because it's part of the barrel age version, because it's part of the barrel age series. So please, founders, keep it up with the barrel aging.
Yeah, man.
I think it gives it that great sweetness, deliciousness.
I kind of felt like that was like, it was almost like the Mackinac fudge, but without the coffee and a little bit lighter version of it.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt about it, to be honest with you.
They really treated it more like a porter and gave it the light body.
Well, it is a porter.
The lighter body.
It's good.
Well, good. I mean, it is a porter. I would get this again. It's a very tasty beer.
A light-bodied barrel age. Ooh, that's
What are you scoring it, Alex?
I never scored it yet. Well,
are you going to give it a 100?
No.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure JV wants to know.
Oh, well, of course. Well, I'm going to give it a. It's very good.
Contemplation Nation.
I'm going to give it a 95.
Oh, close, BuMpy.
95 it is. Could it be 100? Could it be 100 on Wednesday night? You never know, Mike.
That's true. It depends on.
But as of right now, it sticks with a 95. 95.
He's going to get all the other feedback from everybody else that's drinking the same thing. He's going to like it that much more.
Power of persuasion.
Persuasion. I don't know. It's good though.
Great.
I like the barrel aged stuff. I'm happy that they finally made a barrel aged porter. I think it's delicious. That's why it gets a 95.
Kind of an oxymoron. All right.
Hey, what's your Friday food thing, man?
Well, Food Friday is going to be pork roll, egg and cheese, or ham, egg and cheese, whatever. Because whoever can't get pork roll, so I'm just gonna do it that way. This way people don't get confused. Now, if you want to make it into a hoagie, go ahead. I'm just gonna do pork roll, egg and cheese, sandwiches, but you can make it into a hoagie as well if you want.
Ham, egg, and
I'm gonna
cheese.
pork or egg and cheese sandwiches, but I'm gonna make it into a hoagie probably in mine. So
Nice.
the same if you want to make if you don't have pork roll in your area, you can get the ham, egg, and cheese. You can turn that into a hoagie if you want or not.
Now, is it going to be a hoagie or because you said sandwich? So could it be like a breakfast sandwich or does it have to be?
Yeah,
a
it could be. Yeah, I'm gonna do sandwich.
Hoagie is a sandwich.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do pork roll. I'm gonna do pork roll, egg, and cheese, and ham and egg and cheese sandwiches. But if you want to make it into a hoagie, you can. Because me, I'm probably
sandwiches.
If you go to Subway in the morning, they'll make you one.
Yeah, they will.
I can get some rye bread and make a regular classic sandwich.
No, I'm gonna go to Maritz's like me and BuMpY did, and get my pork egg and cheese because that's what I love.
You did a hoagie review from one of those places, right?
Yeah, at Maritz's. Yep, I did.
Nice. They look good. Cheers, man. That sounds good.
Yeah, that is a really good sandwich. Alex forced me to have one.
Alex didn't mention this, but because I don't mind whatsoever. He is going to host your Wildcard Wednesday at your 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, free reign on that one, buddy. Yeah.
Yes, I forgot about that. I'm a little buzzed. I'm sorry. I'm relaxing now.
Aren't we all?
Yes.
No, yeah.
No, I'm not actually.
I'm not here.
I'm very straight right now.
Yeah.
What say you, beer man?
I need to drink.
I got a half a beer in here still. It's the first
Oh,
one.
yeah, thank you. Appreciate you.
Dickies, I gave up on that shit last weekend.
And bring any beer you want. Bring any beer.
Any
Nice.
beer, wine, or liquor?
Nice, dude. Beer, okay, cool. Beer it is for me. All right, so aromas, flavors, just to backtrack on this, I've got it written down, so it'll go quick. Chocolate bananas and vanilla ice cream, just absolutely wow. Vanilla, that nice the vanilla flavoring or whatever, the vanilla beans, probably natural vanilla beans they put in or whatever. That's what I smell though. That's the most prominent thing. That with the chocolate, and there's that banana hint of bananas just like really rolls. But what it really comes down to, there's a nice balanced cinnamon. There's a milk chocolate bananas. Just, oh my God. Slight alcohol fume in the nose. A sticky lips. Yes, definitely. No alcohol in the taste. But a little bit kind of in the aromas, like you got a little bit of fumage, but it was very well hidden in the taste. Banana nut bread is what I got down to. I was like, this is what it is. Banana nut bread. There's that walnuts that came through or something. Very walnutty. It was so yummy. The vanilla chocolate with the cinnamon peppery twist. Even a slight cherry Dr. Pepper. At the end of it all, bitter, zingy, slight, spicy, dry, longer finish. Just delightful. I scored this a 98 out of 100. I thought it was amazing. I recommend anyone that can get this, man.
I've
Seriously.
never heard you more excited about a beer in my life than that thing.
It's so good. There's such a. It's sweeter if you don't like sweet, but it does dry off at the right time. It's not so cloying that it's like whoa. It does dry off, but it's nice. There is a slight peppery feel too. There's a slight hint of heat. You get a little like pepper, but it's good though. I like it.
Does it have any? Do you get any bitter from that? Because
it's bitter in the back.
The cayenne brings on a little bit of a bitterness. It's a different kind of bitterness.
Is the beer a part of a series, or is that just the standard flavor of that beer?
It's one of their beers, I think. Yeah, it's not
I can imagine them doing a lot of different variants with different ingredients and flavors. That would be kind of cool.
Probably their thing, Yeah, I'd like to get into these guys more. I'm gonna save the can.
A sweet chili, come on.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sounds good, man.
And I like cayenne pepper a lot. It's like really good for your body and soul. But so real quick, beer cheese next Tuesday, 8:00 Eastern. Bring any beer, any cheese, bring it up. Bring it to the table. And then Wednesday is the fifth, and then something like that. Like the fifth one of Malt Happy Monday. Malt Happy. God, dude. Malt Happy
Are you sure
Wednesday.
you're straight?
Sorry, God. Malt Happy Wednesday. I just watched Tommy Boy last night. That's what.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, that
The-
kills my brain cells too, but I love it.
But 6 o'clock Eastern, be there for that. Bring a malty beer, and let's talk about the malts in your beer. It's a sensory panel, and then videos all over the place whenever they feel like going up, I guess. So cheers.
Nice.
Thank you, BuMpY, man. Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Thanks for being here.
Holy crap. Good son beer.
All right. I guess it's my go for the Bourbon County 2008 barrel aged stout with vanilla added. Floral, fruity Madagascar vanilla character with notes of toffee, oak, and chocolate. The description's pretty much spot on the money, except for I've never had a beer with so much vanilla in it. It's insane. Like I said, they must have broke the bank on Madagascar vanilla beans. They must have been pretty readily available in 2018 because I couldn't imagine how much you would spend to make big giant vats of this shit. Insane. But yeah, it very, very vanilla up front. It's a sweet beer. Kind of want you.
Whoa.
Are you divvying that out, Alex? I'll take some.
Beer money.
The dude abides to that.
But yeah, the chocolate notes are really good in this. I'm not getting. It's not like a baker's chocolate. It's more like milk chocolate hints. Maybe hits on some dark chocolate, but not that real dark like the spicy dark chocolate. Overall, this beer is phenomenal. The mouthfeel was great. It's obviously world-class beer. Goose Island, their Bourbon County stuff is phenomenal. So I'm going to go, and this is the first time I've had it, and I've had a lot of variants of this. I'm going to score it at a 99. It's absolutely fantastic. Well-rounded. It's sweet. It's drinkable. Just a little heaty on the way down. Not as soon as you sip it, but once you sit back and you sit for a minute, you can kind of feel a little warmth. But for 14.9%,
Wow,
not that bad. You would, like I said, it's not as cringy as it sounds. But cheers, plugs wise. What is there? Wednesday at Chugs. Come play What's the ABV with us at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I think there'll be a Thirsty Thursday this week, maybe over at CBP. It's usually 8:30-ish, somewhere in there. Other than that, the Stout Sunday with John Anelli and Michael Kormroff, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time AM. Bring a stout or a porter. Go have beer with them. Other than that, I'm just going to be popping out some miscellaneous beer reviews and stay sipping. Cheers, guys. Do your 1 liter chug challenge. Quit playing around. Get your videos done.
Yes,
Got till May 1st to submit, or you won't be in. So
You won't
Yeah.
be
We're the only ones that haven't done it on this panel right now. That'd be Alex and Josh
No.
and Eric.
and
if
Eric.
I do it, yeah. If
Don't
I'm
have
just
anything
going to
light.
actually drink some beer, then that's fine. Not for time. I don't want to do that for time. That thing's going to go right back out the way it came.
I'll drink a hard
Are you
seltzer.
kidding me? Mine was what, 98 seconds. I think you're gonna beat my chug.
Maybe I should do 32 ounces of that Stiegel Rattler. It's 2%, but then that's super sweet. That's kind of lame. 2% beer.
Well, you gotta put another 2 ounces on there.
Oh shit.
It's a quart. Quart's not a liter.
Oh, the guys.
I haven't chugged since Beer Olympics years
I'm
ago.
getting owned in the beer Olympics game. Yeah,
Time to do it again.
Oh.
Oh,
I guess
Cheers.
it's my turn now. Well,
Did it get any better?
hold on.
but wait, there's more.
Deep Dark Woods series from Triple Crossing out of Richmond, Virginia, 12% barrel aged imperial stout.
Thrash, help Ozzy out while you're still in the chat.
I'm still sipping on this one. I noticed it's kind of got a little bit warmer. I've kind of pulled out a little more of the notes, but I'm still kind of getting that. Get that slight hinge of that green apple at the very end. Not sure why, but the barrel's still there. Mouthfeel is great on it. Still get that vanilla, but I'm not really picking out any marshmallow or maybe like a. I'm kind of picking up maybe a little bit of the espresso, but it's like very like burnt espresso. Something like that, but. Yeah, maybe it's sad a little bit. I think, like I said, I think it's 2019, 2018, but still a good beer. Score-wise, I'll give it a 90. Doesn't knock my socks off, but I think that the other variant I had without vanilla was a little bit better than this one. I think I drank that one last year or 2 years ago, maybe. But yeah, 90 for the Deep Dark Woods from Triple Crossing. Likewise, Billy Cricker 87 on Instagram is where I'm at now. I'm at about 13, maybe about 17 followers away from 1,000 followers on Instagram. So if I can get a couple more, I might do a little giveaway or something like that. But yeah, that's me. I just drink old beers and provide science experiments for everyone out there that want to age shit. That if you want to age, that doesn't.
That's awesome.
You want to age shit.
It's not a terrible beer, but I think it definitely lost some flavor to it. But I kept it in the right format the whole time, where you're supposed to store stouts in that 50-degree range kind of thing. But sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But thanks, BuMpY, for having me and clearing up some of my cellar here and drinking some beers.
Well, thanks for being here, and I do hope that you reach that 1,000 subscriber mark there on or followers, whatever it is, on Instagram, so you can do that BuMpY giveaway where you're going to give me stuff.
Yeah,
There it is.
Yeah, you're gonna get some old beer, BuMpY, with no.
I got 3
Do a
cases
science
out there.
experiment in New Hampshire.
There you go. Yeah, Josh, slap your IG into the chat over on YouTube. Dickies is wanting it.
Yeah, so cheers, BuMpY. Thanks for having me. This is always fun. Cheers to the panel. You guys rock. Cheers to the chat. If it wasn't for you,
Thank you for
BuMpY here.
beers, BuMpY Road.
Oh, check out Beer Chugs. I've never been there in a while, but Beer Chugs with Mikey.
Yeah, dude.
Today at 9 o'clock Western. Oh, no, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for us. Every Wednesday. Play the game show. Yeah, it's fun times. So, yeah, check that out. Cheers.
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 There you go.
Pretty much done, and the bottle does not have any sediment of any kind. Again, Thomas Mill 75. Thank you for stopping by BuMpY Road channel of YouTube. So I'm drinking on the Pig Lake Stout from Heavy Seas Beer. We have the final remainings of the beer in the glass. The only thing that I've noticed, don't know if that's a yeast thing or whatnot, but I'm starting to get the mineral / well water / almost like the copper penny kind of a sense or a flavor at the end of the sip here. I don't know if that's just getting more towards even closer to that room temperature in it, and that's what the yeast is doing. I'm not completely sure. So the cleanliness has subsided substantially. However, I would still say that the finish is super dry for the most part. So, or at least it's not to the point of cottonmouth. So it's not cloying in any way. It's that copper penny mineral well water thing it just doesn't last too long, but it's there enough that I make mention of it 120%. Other than that, Beer Advocate gave this beer an 83, and I'm gonna have to go at least 7 points. Yeah, 7 points higher on that, and give this one minimally a 90. I mean, minimally a 90. You could rate it higher, and I would agree with you on that. Primarily, this is getting that A- range because it's 8% and it doesn't even drink anywhere near that. This thing has got a little bit of body, but it's drinking just like the Guinness Extra, to be completely honest, at 8%. So smooth, so fine, small bubbles. It does everything very light that Imperial Stout does. It has the chocolatey notes, it has some coffee style roast, it has some brown bread, and just a little bit of a raisin and a dark cherry flavor. So I don't know if beginners are watching YouTube beer reviews these days, but if you are a beginner and you are nervous about Imperial Stout, just pick this one up. You'll thank me later on that. It's so easy to get into. It's stupid. So drink this beer. So for me, Alex the Beer Master is going to do the Wildcard Wednesday on his channel at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Following week, I'll be able to excuse me. I'll be able to come back to that, and I'll see you all at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the beer chugs this week on another rousing edition of What the ABV. So Oxbud Forge practice that was good today. We're assessing all of the mixes for the album, and then hopefully in a couple of weeks, maybe next week or two, we'll be in the mastering phase and getting an album out.
Oh, hell.
Very nice, man.
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good news. Really good news. Bunny's been
Breaking
found. She's home safe.
Nice.
And in other news, Walter decided to actually roll on Shabbos, so that's some good stuff there too. Yeah. But for this beer, the dude abides. Great beer, man. And it's really good on ice, but you know what? It's missing something. Missing some milk.
Chadia, who is
There
that?
you go.
The one that was missing. Was it a cat or a dog? I don't know.
The beer was missing something, Alex. I put some milk in it. With that being said, before the milk, I'm going to score a 96. This beer is outstanding. I need to find more of it. I pissed BuMpY off. Sorry, buddy.
He needs some milk.
I need some milk. But yeah, this beer is outstanding. God, I think the shout outs, everyone's already shouted everyone out, huh?
You can't add adjectives, adjuncts
Diarrhea.
to your beer to change the color.
I'm sorry about that.
Diabetes.
It's at the end. I haven't tasted it, but yeah, I think all the shout outs are done.
For me.
All the shout outs have been done. Yesterday, I did eat those old smoky pickles on my channel to celebrate 500 subs. Thank everyone again for all the love and support over in the Chatio community and all of the communities here. Everyone, subscribe to everyone on the panel. Everyone subscribe to everyone in the chat. Share the love out here, and let's grow each other's communities and grow our community even better as a whole. Cheers.
Awesome. Cheers, Chad.
Cheers.
And I was surprised at how dark that actually was. I was telling Chatio before, because he's like, I'm going to bring this. And he says it's a White Russian stout. And I'm like, no. You can't bring a white stout. Those are like golden ales.
It's not that nasty one from Left Hand.
No.
Yeah.
And I told BuMpY, I said, well, I purposely posted my review from yesterday. So because I knew it might have been a little bit of he might have wanted to argue it. So I'm like, check out my video for you. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're good. I was expecting it to be like a blonde.
Just as dark as my barley wine, which barley wines usually aren't this dark either.
Yeah.
So. Sweet. Thanks for being here, the dude. Glad you imbibed with us.
Thanks for having the dude.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers, man.
So how are you reattaching Bunny's toe?
Surgically. I don't know.
Oh, dude.
Gonna hide it with all the Easter eggs next Sunday. The kids can find it.
Keep it up there, Chadio.
The founders, their bottle shop series at Nemesis American style barley wine. Like I said, it's not as good as Bigfoot to me. Some people might like it more because it's higher ABV. Sometimes that gives people a kick, but I didn't even like it as much as some of the Clown Shoes barley wines have had. I think Clown Shoes have put out some fantastic barley wines over the years. Not all of them are still around, and they may have changed. It's been a while since I've had a barley wine from Clown Shoes. This guy has. He said it wasn't the best. It was a Crunkle Sam you got or something like that.
I had the Crunkle Sam 2000. It was 2020. Yeah, it was good.
Good.
I think I had that
I
one.
liked it. It's
Yeah,
very
I've had the
fun
Crunkle Sam. I had the
between
Crunkle Sam like from like 2014. And I've had the Billionaire barley wine.
Yep.
That was an English style one. That was fantastic. Some guy flying around in a helicopter throwing money out.
I haven't
So
seen
was a
that
great
yet.
one. But yeah, I'm going to give this one. I mean, it's still a really good drinking beer. I think the flavors on it kind of, for me, I couldn't really find too much beyond what I mentioned. There was like three basic flavors to it, and I'm going to give it a 94 out of 100. So it's still something worth getting and drinking and enjoying. It's just, to me, I think there are definitely better ones out there. I can't remember what the price is on this. I think for the 4-pack, I paid something like $13 to $14. So I don't think it was too pricey. Shout outs. Well, next Sunday we can, meet up here again, and everybody can bring another dark beer to showcase and talk about, and we can chit chat about it all. And Beer Man.
I think that might have been a technical difficulty.
Beer Man?
Probably.
Oh, there he is.
That scared me. I was like,
Sorry, man.
We can't lose the Beer Man.
Sorry about that.
You nailed it, Beer Man.
Other than that, tomorrow, Malty Monday, is oatmeal stout. So it's another dark beer night. Bring an oatmeal stout. Everybody's welcome on panel for that, as long as you bring the style that we're doing, and act like a normal, rational human being for that. If not, join up in the chat. It's always fun to have a good chat going, because you guys kind of keep each other company in there. Just have a good time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, drink along in the chat. Bring an oatmeal stout if you don't feel like joining up on panel, or if the panel is completely full.
Wait your turn.
Well, we'll see. I mean, there's some people that might drop out, but there's some people that might not.
Jake Terry will go first.
It's really tough. It's really tough to do because I can't just get everybody
Shouldn't have messed with it.
down in the basement there, where it's like, okay, I got somebody waiting, and rotate people through. When there's no room, there's no room.
I wish that basement could chat with each other.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just want to say, cheers to everybody, and thank you all for showing up tonight. Have yourself a fantastic rest of the evening and a safe and fun Monday.
Yeah.
And I'll have a good Monday, at least when I get out of work. Cheers, everybody. You guys are awesome. All rock.
Don't age your beers too long.
And it fades.
Gotta love the goat.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
All right.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Peace, everybody.
Ending broadcast. This is Alex Beermaster.
I think he's fucking with that